Hey guys, so tonight I'm just going to do a super quick video giving y'all some recommendations for this Sephora VIB sale. I've kind of gone like back and forth whether I wanted to even make a video like this or not, but I figured even if no one like uses this as recommendations, then at least like next year or next sale I can like look back and be like, what did I really love? So this is kind of like a favorites slash what I recommend. So I'm gonna get started with just a couple of skincare things. I had like this whole list of like favorite skincare stuff, but I don't want to go like insane. And I also just placed an order for a bunch of new skincare, so I'm kind of gonna be like trying that out. And yeah, I'm gonna do a whole like kind of review thing, not a review, but like just a video on that. So to start off with, I have the Ole Hendrickson Dark Spot Toner, and I'm gonna like pop a picture of everything over to the side like while I'm talking about it. So this comes in two different sizes, and this is the mini one. It is, I want to say $16, and then the large one is $29, and it's 6.5 ounces. So I've gone through 3 of these little ones and 1 full size. It's the toner I use every single night. I absolutely love it, and I've actually seen a really big difference in my skin from using that. The next skincare product I want to talk about is the Tatcha Silk Peony Melting Eye Cream. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So this is $60. It's friggin' expensive. But I'm not sure if you can see how much of this I have used. I've had this for at least 6 months now. So the $60 has lasted a very long time. You only need a very, very small amount of it. I would say if you're interested in it, go to Sephora and get a sample of it. I know we can't do that right now, but it's really good, and it would be really amazing to get the 10, 15, or 20% off on it. So if you've been wondering about it, I do think this is a good time to check it out. And this is one of my favorite masks. Oh, okay, so I just took black nail polish off my nails, so they're all like gross and stained, like from the black. They're just kind of like dark and nasty looking. They're clean, I promise. It's just stained, so I'm about to paint them, but I wanted to get this filmed real quick. Anyway, this is the Innisfree Pore Clearing Clay Mask 2 times with super volcanic clusters. And this is, you know, like it feels like an average clay mask, but my skin feels so amazingly clean when I take this off. This is actually a mini. It came in a like Innisfree set. I got a serum, a moisturizer, a face wash, and this. I really actually enjoyed all of them. I used all of them, but this is something that I'm going to repurchase because I absolutely love it. I love the way my skin feels afterwards. It feels like it gets all of the crap out of my pores, which I love. And it's $15 for 3.38 ounces. So it's a big like jar of it that you get, and for $15. So you really can't go wrong with this one. This next little thing is weird to, maybe not weird, but it's one of my favorite things. This is the Versace Bright Crystal something, like mini purse spray. I can never say all of the Italian words, but it smells amazing. It is the perfect size to actually have in your purse. It is $30, which is expensive. It's a little bit more than like a rollerball would be, but you do get more product than you would in a rollerball. So I love this. I love to have it on me. It's super easy to throw even in a really small purse, because I usually have either like a duffel bag purse with all of Parker's stuff with me, or I just have like a really small purse for myself. So this smells amazing. I love a bunch of Versace perfumes. This and the Dylan Blue are 2 of my favorites. So this I actually might be purchasing a full size of. I just can't decide yet. Let's move on to lip products. I don't know if y'all know this, but I am a lip product whore. I have to try every kind of balm, every kind of lip oil, every kind of overnight lip mask, every kind of everything. So over the past 6 months, I've probably tried 90% of the lip balms and glosses and oils and plumping treatments and just all the crap. So these are my top 5. This Glow Recipe Lip Pop Watermelon Balm is amazing. It smells literally just like watermelons. This is all that I have left of it. It's almost like a lip scrub, and like while you put it on, it has like exfoliating beads in it. And it feels really good to put on, but the beads get like worked around quickly, so it's not uncomfortable at all to wear. It gives you a really pretty sheen. I love the like kind of natural flushed color that it gives you. It's an expensive lip balm. It's $22. And I'm not gonna lie, I did go through it really, really quickly. If I did get another one, I would definitely kind of savor it more, make it kind of a once a day lip scrub kind of thing, I think. But I do really love this. The next one I really love is this Clinique Moisture Surge Lip Hydro Plump Treatment. Now, this isn't like a buxom gloss that is like actually like tingly and like plumps your lips. This is talking like plumping with moisture. So it is just a really, really hydrating, really great, like if over the winter I had super chapped lips, this was amazing to put on. It's almost like a lip mask to me. Like I've used it as like an overnight lip mask and my lips feel amazing in the morning. So this is a really good option. And this one is $17.50. So it is a little bit less expensive. I still think all of these honestly are super expensive for a lip balm. There are good drugstore options. So this is just if you were thinking about any of these and want to know what I think. This is the Tatcha Kissu lip mask. It comes with this gorgeous little golden spoon you'll see in the picture, but it has the most like different kind of jelly consistency. It is so moisturizing. It feels amazing. It feels like this is still on my lips in the morning when I wake up after putting it on the night before. So this is just something I keep by my bed. I put it on every single night. Ever since I've started using this, I've seen a major difference in like the actual moisture of my lips. So this is amazing. It only has like 3 3¾ stars on Sephora. I'm really surprised. I thought it would have like 5 all the way across, but it is $28. It is expensive. You only need a tiny, tiny bit. I've had this for months too. You saw how much is gone. I don't use the little spoon because I'm never going to keep up with that thing, but I literally like just tip my pinky and it goes over my entire mouth. So this one is amazing. This one is new. It's great. I love all of these. It's the Fresh Sugar Watermelon Lip Balm. These just came out, or this is like a new flavor that just came out. I've used probably 3 or 4 of the caramel ones and I've always been obsessed with it, but I am obsessed with watermelon, which is why I had to get this one. But I had to get this one as well because they're both watermelon. This gives you a really light pinky tint to your lips. It's super pretty. I love it. It's also super moisturizing. All of these are moisturizing. Obviously, if they weren't, I wouldn't be recommending them, but this feels really, really good on your lips. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about lip stuff. All right, now this right here, the Smashbox Mindful 5 Nourishing Lip Oil. They have this and they also have a lip balm. I got this first. I used an entire thing of it. I ordered another one of these and I ordered the lip balm. I don't like the lip balm at all. It felt very like waxy on my lips and I'm not a fan of that. But this is the perfect texture. It just looks like a clear gloss when you apply it, but it feels so nourishing. It feels like, oh my God, it just feels amazing. And it isn't oil, so it has that kind of like slip to it, but it's not overbearing, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's really good. I've been using this every single day, this every single night, and my lips, honestly, like they're not getting chapped right now. So I have to give that credit somewhere, and I'm thinking it's these two. So that is all of the lip stuff, thank God. Next up, I have the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I have a full size of this, I have this travel size, and I have another travel size. I'm working on all of them. This one is almost gone. The full size is about halfway gone. It is just a really moisturizing. It does brighten your skin. It's not pore filling, it's not any of that. If I do use this, I go in with kind of a pore filling primer right where my pores are the worst, but it just makes your skin look so good. I've worn this on days where I'm not wearing any foundation or anything, and it just gives you that really pretty kind of glowy, almost like you have a sunscreen on kind of feel. And does it have, I don't think that it has sunscreen in it, but it has vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigments. So whatever the hell that means, I have no idea why it works, but it does. And unless I find something better, I'm sticking with that. It's basically my favorite primer that I think I've ever used, like favorite moisturizing primer ever. So since we're on face stuff now, I'm going to mention 2 foundations. These 2 foundations are about as different as you can get. So the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. This is super full coverage, doesn't budge, lasts on my skin all day. I could probably sleep in it and make it last for 2 days. It's like a really good, you can depend on it foundation. Like if I was getting married tomorrow, I would wear this because I know that it would last all day. And I love that. In the summer, I tend to get a little bit oilier. Like I have dry skin, but in the summer, since it is so hot, I live in the South. It's super humid and nasty here a lot of the time. This right here, I cannot wait to use all summer. I'm so excited because I know that it will last. And so that is the Estee Lauder one. I think anyone with oily skin would absolutely be obsessed with this. All right, now this one is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 Foundation. I mix these two. That's my favorite combination right now. I think they're so opposite that they really work together well. This gives this one a nice luminosity. This gives this one a nice staying power. They really kind of complement each other very well. But this one, it feels like you're putting a serum on. I can rub it in with my fingers. I only have this one on right now. It's very glowy. It's very dewy. You can tell that I'm not matte in any way. This one is $46 and I actually think it is worth every single penny. The sunscreen in it is amazing. It's good for your skin. It's the clean beauty. It feels good to put it on your skin because you know that you're not putting crappy stuff on it, I guess. So this is my favorite, dewy, glowy, light coverage. I mean, you can use like a couple drops of this, really just even out your skin, and it's really beautiful. So I love, 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 love this. So I also have two concealers I'm going to talk about. It is the Kosas Revealer Concealer Super Creamy and Brightening Concealer. This has such a nice finish to it. It really doesn't, I want to say it doesn't like lay down. I'm not sure the best way to put this. I feel like it stays pretty creamy, so I do really have to set this one, but not much, just a tiny like dab of powder and you're good. It lasts forever. Like I've worn this from really early in the morning until super late at night, and my under eyes actually still looked really, really great. So that's what kind of sold me on this. It blends out really well. I don't remember how many colors they have off the top of my head, but I do remember thinking that I thought they had a pretty good shade range, I think. I hope I'm not mistaking on that, but it's really good. It is $28, so it's not such a pricey concealer, and I think if you like light coverage stuff, I think you would really, really love this. It does have like a nice coverage to it, but you can kind of sheer it out, and I really love that about this. And with the Hourglass concealer, this one is much creamier. It is also one that I definitely have to set down with a powder, not much again, but the creaminess of it makes it so easy to blend out. It's so smooth. It's not so creamy that it like creates creases under your eyes or anything, but everything about this I've loved. I didn't like it the first 2 times that I used it because I used too much, and you need such a small amount of this. I have this on right now, and I basically just like put 1 dot and 1 dot and 1 dot and 1 dot. Super easy, super quick, super simple. This one is $34. So for Hourglass, it's not too bad. It's still expensive, but with the amount of this that you need to use, I feel like this will last me longer than it will be good for. So this I love, and I cannot wait to keep using. I think I need another color in this because this is super light. I have it in the color Birch, and I think I need to get one a little bit deeper so I can mix and match once summer rolls around. So that is it for concealers. I'm only going to mention one powder. It is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the only pressed powder I have ever hit pan on. This is my second. I have already purchased my third. I wear it in the shade 2. It works for setting my face, and it works for setting my under eyes. Not many powders do that. Usually I have to go in with one for my under eyes, one for my face. This is not like that. This, literally, I cannot think of a time where it has ever made my skin look bad. It has only helped foundations or concealers that I did not think I liked. And I don't have the price right in front of me, but I want to say it's like $38 or $40. It'll be in the little picture that's up here. But this lasts forever. Like over the past year, I've used one, and I've used probably half of this. So it does really last a long time, and you don't need much of this either. So I just think it's important to kind of take that into account when you are purchasing more expensive things. If this is something you're going to use every single day and it will last you 6 months, I feel like that's worth $40, where if you buy something for $10 and you don't really want to wear it every day and it only lasts you 3 months, like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, maybe. Next up, I have 2 bronzers to talk about. The first one is this little baby Tarte cream bronzer. I know that the small one, the mini travel size, is out of stock. That really sucks because I think this is the perfect like amount to really get and try, and it was only $14, but I would not be upset if I had gotten the full size of this. So I think that is $28. I believe it's just double, and it's such a nice tone. It really works on my light skin. It looks so gross in there because I just take my Blendiful and like go at it, but it's a really pretty tone. It's not too warm, which I really like. It's almost like you can kind of contour and bronze with it at the same time. So I'm loving this. I might get a full size, possibly. This is in the shade Breezy, but online, my foot was falling asleep. Online, that like isn't even an option anymore. It's the Seychelles or whatever. You can see it right here. That's sold out. So I'm kind of confused about that, but this is in the shade Breezy, and this is the one that I'm really loving. And then the other bronzer I wanted to mention is the Tom Ford Glow Bronzer in 01 Gold Dust. Now, if we were talking about the holiday VIB sale, I would be talking about the Terra bronzer. But for spring and summer, this is so stunning. That's what I have on as bronzer right now. It is just so easy to blend, such a beautiful shade. It has a little shimmer, not too much, not overbearing. It's warm. It's definitely not like contour. It is a bronzy bronzer, but it's so stunning, and it's so expensive. I know, believe me, I know. And I didn't get this big size at first. I got the mini, and it looks like the minis are actually sold out right now, which sucks. I really hope those come back before the sale ends. But since these are so pricey, getting that 10-15% off really would help. So I had the mini ones down because I would definitely recommend grabbing one of those first, obviously. And there's a bunch of product in there. The only reason I even got this, I think it was because it was the last sale that was going on, and I was like, I'm going to use this mini up. So I grabbed this one. But the mini is $75. I want to say that the large one is $110. It's a lot. So it is an investment, but it's also, I mean, you know, like the Marc Jacobs, those huge bronzers, this is in that territory. It is huge. It's huge. So it's not like you're just getting a tiny bit of product or anything. So, all right, let me like speed through these last couple of things because this has been a way longer video than I ever thought it would be. The next 2 things, if you know me at all, will be no surprise. I have this Hourglass palette, the ambient metallic strobe lighting palette. Now, this was literally just on Sephora a couple of days ago. Not sure what happened. This comes out, this is the second time that it's come out. It's limited edition, and it goes away like that. Like literally, I ordered it like 2 days after it came out. I got this yesterday, and it's already off of Sephora's site. So I'm popping up a picture of just the full size ambient strobe lighting powder. It's the exact same thing as this. This just has 3 of them, which is why I was so obsessed with getting this. But they're gorgeous. They're, oh my god, they're what I'm wearing. This is what I will be wearing for a long time. I'm obsessed. I freaking love this thing. I knew I would love it. I've tried the strobe lighting powders before. They are beautifully stunning, amazing. I love it. And if you're not into such a blinding kind of highlighter, this palette is not limited edition. This is $64 at Sephora, and this is the ambient lighting powder. Now, I wanted to just be glowy tonight, so I actually used this all over my face, and this is a very glowy product as well, and then I put the strobe lighting powder on top, so that is why I am like, you can see me from friggin' outer space. But if you do just like a nice kind of subtle highlight, you will love this. And I've had this for at least a year, and I've not even like dented the pans of them because it's just, there's so much product in here. I don't think I will ever get through it, and thank God, because I don't want to. For blush, I just wanted to mention this little Natasha Denona mini bloom blush I just got. Also what I'm wearing today. Such a pretty spring summer color. I love her formulas. I love her blushes. I love her eyeshadows. I love her eye toppers. I love a lot of stuff from her. This is such a good deal, and I'm also going to pop up here. I didn't write this down because I didn't think about it until right this second, but if you were thinking about getting this, look and see if her actual Bloom palette is still in stock. When I checked yesterday, they both were. There are 2 color stories to it, and one is for like light medium, one is for medium deep. Both are stunning. They're usually $80 something. They're on sale for like 43 plus whatever percentage you would get off with this sale. So that is a big, like amazing savings on that. Natasha Denona never has sales like that. So, and I also wanted to mention that this is actually in one of the orders that I have placed. She has her Sephora all matte eyeshadow palette on sale for $89 right now instead of $129. So that is a big deal for her. This is usually when I get my Natasha Denona palettes. I want to say before the last sale, the gold palette was $89 and then I got 20% off that. So, you know, I really like to, those are big, like hefty, expensive palettes, but the colors in this palette, like I could not pass up. I've really wanted this palette ever since it came out and I just could never like pull the trigger on it. So this, I am so excited to finally get my hands on. I think it'll be here in just a couple of days and I'm definitely going to do kind of like a Sephora sale unboxing kind of thing to show y'all everything that I've gotten and to see what all y'all want to see. So let me see if there was anything else that I just wanted to mention real quick. I cannot believe I almost forgot this. This is the Ciate London Melted Metals eyeshadow. It is amazing. It is what is right here in the middle of my eyes. I've used it in a couple of videos. I mean, I almost just have to swatch it for you to show you the amazingness of this. It is just such a stunning color. I think that it is a dupe for the Victoria Beckham eye topper shade in blonde. They're super similar. This one is a little bit more kind of pinky, and the Victoria Beckham one is a little more gold champagne-y, but these are $24 and hers are like $54, I believe. These come in 5 different colors. The one that I've been using is in the shade Entwine, and I'm also picking up another color during the sale because they are so stunning. And if you just want to do a really, really quick eye look, you can like dab those right on your lid, throw your bronzer in your crease, and like you're good to go. It's so, so pretty. Okay, 2 more things and I will let you go. So I know the stuff I'm talking about is more expensive stuff, but that is because I like to stock up on this stuff when there are sales, and I know right now is the worst time to want to stock up on anything because no one really has the money to be spending on a bunch of makeup right now. But I'm just mentioning these products just in case you've had an eye on them, you've wondered about them, you've wanted them, you're thinking about it, or, you know, that kind of thing. I'm not saying like these are better than, you know, I hope you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that you need to buy any of this, and God knows I'm not like making anything off anyone buying anything, so I just putting that out there. But this is the Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel. I have it in the shade Taupe. I'm not sure what it is about the wand. It's nothing special. It grabs your brows so nicely. It's what's in my brows right now. I have no pencil, no nothing. It fills in the gaps so well. I love it so much. It's my go-to. But I also really love the Milk Makeup Fiber Cush Brow Gel, whatever. I'll put a picture of that over here too. It's about half the price, I want to say. I don't remember off the top of my head what the milk one is, but I think it's 20, so 54 to 20. I also really love the brush that comes with the Milk eyebrow gel. It is definitely smaller than the Tom Ford. They're just a little bit different. The Tom Ford's a little bit stickier and it really kind of like gets those brows where you want them. This one, it isn't so sticky, but it's a really good tint. So if you don't care about like, you know, like sticking them up, or if you have pretty ruly brows that listen to you, and I have pretty ruly brows, like I don't have curly hair or anything, so I'm totally good using either one of those. They're both really good. They're both my like top 2. So, and the last thing I want to talk about is the Lila B Aglow Setting Face Mist. It is to set, refresh, hydrate. Honestly, this stuff is like such a luxury to me. It's $48. It is expensive, but it smells like you are in a spa. Like you spray this on your face and it just takes you like to a whole other level of like relaxation. So I usually will take another setting spray, like my ColourPop, and like spray my face down, and then I'll do like a light spray of this one, just so I do have all of like the benefits of this, but I don't have to like really go at it with this because it is expensive and it goes quick. So alright, I think that is everything I wanted to talk about. I'm sure there's a million more products I could have mentioned, but I just wanted to throw this together real quick, and I hope it helps somebody. If not, I will look back on it next year, so it's all good. Alright, I hope you're having a great day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is, wherever you are. If you are taking advantage of this sale, let me know what is on your wish list. If you're not, I totally feel you. I shouldn't be either. And yeah, on that note, I will go, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy. I will see you in the next one. Bye.